Let's talk about one-take videos. So you've seen the works of Spike Jonze, and you have seen the incredible one-take music videos released by OK Go that have gone viral around the world. And you say to yourself, I want to give that a shot, but I'm broke as shit. Well, today I'm going to be talking to you about the 3 elements and how to apply them to your next one-take music video to add a higher production value. I'm going to be explaining to you these 3 elements in the most recent one-take music video I released so you can physically see how these are applied. As I'm going to be showing you my music video as an example of these elements, I can't play the music because they just signed to Sony, and as we all know, Sony likes to destroy YouTube creators. So the first element that you need to use is camera motion. Now you can use a stabilizer or handheld or shoulder mount, whatever you want to choose. But in my music video, I decided to go with a Ronin S. My DP had the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera and a 24mm lens. We used a wider lens because we wanted to make sure that everything was really easy to get in focus and in frame as well. As you can tell with the location, the spaces are a little bit tight, so it was hard to maneuver around if we had like a 50 or an 85mm lens. So with camera motion, you can go as complex or as simple as possible. Now, if my music video, you can tell it's very simple. There's nothing too crazy about it. We try to keep it mid-shot the whole way through, and we're just going front to back and panning left to right, and that's it. But as you can tell, having the camera moving would be a lot more exciting than if the camera was just on a tripod like it is now. Obviously, to make that exciting, you would need to use set motion, which is the next element that you need to use in one-take music videos. Set motion can be used in a magnitude of ways. As you can tell in the OK Go videos, they have insane set designs that are constantly changing. Obviously, they probably have hundreds of thousands of dollars to spend, but if you're watching this, you probably don't have that much money. So if you don't have a lot of money for set motion, that's okay. You can use simple things like moving furniture around or changing clothing, which is what I did in my example. Each time my DP goes from room to room, when it comes back to the previous rooms, the lighting has changed and the clothing has changed. And as you can tell by this behind the scenes clip, it goes to show how much effort went into the last part of the song after the guitar solo. We're all just like running in and scrambling, trying to get everything set up for the final scene in about 30 seconds. This was insanely stressful to get. And the last tip I want to be talking about is pacing, which kind of ties in with set motion. So as I said before, each time my DP went from room to room, the lighting would change. So that means each time my DP would go from one room to the other, I would run into that room, change the lights, and I had to do it in a way that I wouldn't bump into my DP while also directing him. And yeah, as you can tell, just trying to explain it is insane. So as the director of this shoot, as well as changing the lights each time my DP went from room to room, I had to help him make sure that he spent the right amount of time in each room so we got like an even, consistent look throughout the whole video. And as you can tell, as I was going from room to room, changing the lights, as well as trying to tell my DP how long to spend in each room, we had a few bloopers. I'm running into the cameras here, you can see me in shot there, and he's missing a shot here, and it's just really complex. Also, the pacing has to be right in the music video as you're shooting it because there is no editing. Normally, when you do a music video, you are cutting to the beat, and you know, when it's a chorus and it's fast paced, you're doing crazy cuts, but we didn't have that pleasure here. It's just one take, so we had to be very careful with the timing of everything. This goes to show how much work has to go into a one-take music video. And as a bonus tip, I just want to talk about pre-production. With pre-production, I spent some time with my DP drawing diagrams of the location and really mapping out the way that things were going to run on the day. We all know things don't go to plan, and that happened in this project. As we were doing our rehearsals and setups, we realized that there were some elements that just weren't working. This is why pre-production and rehearsals is really important. I think we spent a few days on pre-production, and then when it came to rehearsals, I think it was a couple of hours just to work out all of the kinks so we all knew which way we were moving throughout the whole shoot. And that's how I pulled off this one-take music video. There's a lot of technical aspects that I didn't talk about in this video, but if you want to know more, please leave a comment down below and I'll reply to it or make a separate video on that. So go out there and make your own one-take music video. I hope you found these tips useful. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!